Come on, come on. Hi, this is Trepacer. It's Saturday, the 5th of July, 2025. Yesterday was July 4th. Hope everybody had a good day. Um, I had an unusual week. Up until Wednesday, it was kind of a normal week. And Wednesday, if you watch my Instagram, which I post when I eat what I eat, I had the same thing I think that I had on Wednesday, I think, or Tuesday. Doesn't matter. I had baked chicken leg, collard greens and mac and cheese, and then banana and the water. And the collard greens that I had is not the ones that I normally get because they didn't have the brand, so I got another brand. And I think I had it earlier in the week, but for some reason when I ate it on Wednesday night and Thursday, oh my God, Wednesday to Thursday, I just kept having to go to the bathroom. Like I could not rest. I think it was the collard greens that were disagreed in my stomach, and it just made me go to the bathroom like every hour. I like got up, you know, and did my business and came back to the bed, trying to lay down and go to sleep. But that urge kept coming, so I think I got up 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 times in the night to, use the restroom. And I was just crazy. It basically that it wanted to come out. My stomach wanted to be empty, and it basically, I think I emptied out my stomach. And later, when I went to work, because Thursday was a half day, um, I was getting kind of cramps in my stomach. I think from probably going to the bathroom so much, and so I got some of these pills that are supposed to relax you and the muscles in your stomach, but that didn't work too good. I had it, I think, with my breakfast, and I had it with my when I went to see Jurassic World Rebirth. That I took 2 pills that didn't work. So later in the day, when I came home and had my dinner, I had the Tylenol extra strength because I was reading about when you have upset stomach or pain in your stomach, you can take extra strength Tylenol because it has something that's supposed to relax your stomach and stuff. So I had that, and that seemed to work. Um, had it Thursday, and I took it Friday too as well. I took Thursday, I think in the night, right? And then I think 2 times. I don't think I had it with my breakfast. I think I had it. So I had it 2 times. Uh, so now um, I don't feel that pain in my stomach because if I had felt that pain today when I woke up and stuff, I was going to go to City Med Place, and see if they can give me something for it, and then just get a referral to a gastrologist and see if there was something serious. But I think it was just because for some reason that those collard greens, I think it just my stomach it just hit me the wrong way, and again, like I said, I just kept having to evacuate and back and go. So I'm never going to get those collard greens again, ever again. Okay, they weren't the ones that I normally get, and for some reason, like I said, I think I had them the day before, and they were okay. But then when I had them Wednesday night into Thursday, it just really screwed my stomach up, and I just kind of go, and just, oof, it was crazy. I couldn't like hardly sleep, and but thankfully, like I said today when I woke up, uh, I feel better. I haven't tucked because my stomach is because like I said yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday and Thursday, mostly Thursday. I was getting cramps, and I think I was getting the cramps because, like I said, I went to the bathroom like 5 to 6 times in that one night, and I think that was just my stomach was just sore from having to evacuate. Me getting all that crap out of my body, and just so I guess it made my stomach sore. And I took the extra strength Tylenol. Once I took that, it's calmed my stomach down, and it made my throat real dry too. So I had got some water, and I was you know drinking water throughout the night. I kept getting up to go kitchen and drink some water because it was making my throat dry, and so I kept drinking some water and stuff. And then I just had grabbed a bottle out of the kitchen and just laid down and just took water every once in a while. And like I said, I'm feeling better now because I don't feel that pain, and I'm not going to take the Tylenol. Although, like I said, I think it kind of killed my appetite a bit. Although I'm going to try to eat after I record this video and another one. I'm going to try to eat I got a deli sandwich. I'm going to try to eat that so my stomach can fill up and stuff. But I think it might have been because I took the extra strength Tylenol. I think I took it I took it like, what was it? I think it's Thursday night, and I took it Friday. Yeah. So let me see something. Yeah. So I got two. Yeah. So yeah. So like I said, my stomach is feeling good now. No cramping and stuff. So I'm feeling, feeling better. So that's, I'm glad, because I thought for a minute that like I said, if my stomach was still giving me problems, I was going to go to the City Med place and have them give me something for it, and then also get a referral so I can see a gastroenterologist and see if it's something more serious. But I think it was just because for whatever those collard greens I ate on Wednesday night, excuse me, just totally disagreed with me, and my body was saying, no, you're getting these out of you. But my body said, nope, out, out. It just made me just constantly go. So I'm never going to have those collard greens again, that brand, ever again. So there's that. Okay, so, and because I was going to do, like I said, I was going to do my review, which I'm going to do after film this, of Jurassic World Rebirth. But yesterday, like I said, Thursday, I felt, with the pain in my stomach, and then Thursday, I felt, then Friday, I was feeling that too, so I wasn't feeling up to it. Like I said, now today, I think my because of the those pills that the extra Tylenol kind of killed my appetite a bit. But I'm going to try to eat again. I'm going to try to eat this deli sandwich to see if I can, I think I can still taste stuff, because this morning I had a muffin, and I was going to eat the banana with that, but after I ate the muffin, and drank the orange juice, I didn't feel like eating anything else. But I'm going to try to eat the sandwich. I got some chips, and eat that, and two little Hostess little Twinkies. I want to try to eat those so I have something in my stomach, to fill it up. And I think, because it happened before with me when I got really sick a couple of years ago, and I left my job like at 12 midnight, because at 12 not 12 midnight 12 o'clock, because I started burning up. I started having like a fever. I think I had a severe cold, the flu. Because I came to work, but I went to deliver, jobs, and I just felt when I came back down, I just told my boss, listen, I got to go home. I'm burning up and stuff. I got to go home. So she let me go. I left at 12. I went home. I went straight to the pharmacy. I got some of the extreme Tylenol cold and flu. Got soup and tea and all that stuff. And I basically spent the rest of the day in the bed. And I kept taking the straight Tylenol. I think I took them, that Friday, that Saturday, and Sunday. And what it did was, I got better after a couple of days, but what it did was those extreme Tylenol cold and flu, it killed my appetite. Like, I couldn't taste anything for like a couple of days. I remember that, because I remember I went to work and I was eating cereal, and I could eat it, but I wasn't tasting it. It wasn't. And then I even, went to Subway. I was eating the Subway sandwich, but I couldn't taste it. It wasn't. It just happened, because that's why I don't take the Tylenol extreme cold and flu, because it kills your appetite. And it seemed like this Tylenol is just not extreme cold and flu. This is just extra strength Tylenol. Okay. And I took Thursday, and I might have took 4 doses of it. Okay, so I think that kind of it calmed my stomach down, and my stomach now is feeling okay. But I think it killed my appetite somewhat. So I'm going to try to eat after I finish recording my Jurassic World Rebirth video, and I have a couple other my review of 28 years later. And I think I have something else. Oh yeah, and I have a video for my Paul Views and Opinions channel too. So there's 4 videos, right? This video, review of Jurassic World Rebirth, 28 years later, and a video for my Paul Views and Opinions channel. Excuse me. So once I'm gonna do that, once I record these, I'm just gonna let that go. I'm gonna render this. I'm watching the Met game. The Mets are winning 7-2. They won yesterday against the Yankees, so they won 3 straight games. It looks like they may be winning this game, because they got a 7-2 lead. They're top of the 6th. So okay. So things are turning out great. So I'm gonna be on vacation this week, and like I said, I'm gonna get my haircut. I was gonna get my haircut today actually, but I didn't feel like making that trek to the because I gotta go take 2 buses to get to where the barbershop is, and I didn't feel, even though today I did go out later. I went to the deli and all that stuff, and the supermarket and stuff, and the supermarket down here. Okay, I did those. So, but I feel I feel some hunger in me, so I'm gonna eat the deli sandwich, and I think that should fill me up. Okay, and just so that fills me up and make me you know make sure I'm full exactly, because even if you can't taste stuff, I think it's important that you eat it for your body so your body has energy. Because tonight I want to go to sleep. Like I said, last night I slept like sideways in my bed. I slept like, instead of laying flat there, I slept kind of sideways this way, and I had drinking the water, getting up to go to the bathroom, and then drinking the water. So, and I felt good. So I think tonight I'll be able to sleep. Like I said, because my stomach is not giving me pain. I'm not feeling that pain. And I think that pain is because of me having that Wednesday into Thursday, having to basically crapping all that stuff out of my body. I think I kind of made my stomach sore, and then so I think after a while, now that my stomach has calmed down, thank God for those extra Tylenol, calmed my stomach down, and now I feel okay. Okay, so like I said, I'll be on vacation this week. I'm gonna get my haircut Monday. I already text the barber to make sure he's open on Monday. I'm gonna leave here about 10:45 and go get my haircut then, and then I gotta give my sister the rest of the money for the money for the cars, because we're getting the minivan. She said it's going to be 7 of us in the minivan. I think she said it's supposed to be me, my brother, her husband. I forgot, and 3 more people. I forgot who she said, but anyway, and my niece moved. Apparently, my youngest niece, she moved down to North Carolina with her significant other and stuff. So they're living down there, and they're going to meet us over there for the for our family vacation, which starts on that Sunday, the 6th. Tomorrow's the 6th. 13, 20, 27th. Yeah, the 27th. We're going to leave that like at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to leave so we get there around, because it takes about 6 hours to get to Virginia. And I got to talk to my sister too again about the room arrangements, because I want to make sure that I'm not sleeping in the room with 4 other beds. Okay. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, because I know that there's 2 rooms. There's 2 rooms by the pool house, and I know she was talking about the young people. No, I don't want to sleep in a bed like it's a dorm. Okay, I'm 60 years old. I don't want to be sleeping in a dorm in a room with 4 other king size bed. Okay, I'm not doing it. Okay, so you got a lot of the young kids. Let them young kids sleep in that room there. You can sleep 16 of them in there if they want to. They should. But I'm telling my sister, I want to sleep in one of the rooms by the pool house, because it has a TV and it has a shower. I would rather do that, because obviously my sister and her husband will be in one of the bedrooms by themselves. And I think there's a couple other bedrooms. I think there's 8 bedrooms. Okay, and one bedroom has the 4 king size beds. Okay. Okay. See, now I'm feeling hungry. Okay. So I think that's it. So I got to talk to her about that. Give her the money for that, and then I think by the 20th we got to give her the rest of the money for the second night that the chef comes to prepare meals for us. So you got to do that. So, but like I said, I'm glad I was feeling better, because I'll tell you that Wednesday night into Thursday was like a nightmare, because it reminded me of before, when I a couple of months earlier, when I kept going to the bathroom day after day, and they told me they think it was probably an infection and stuff, so they gave me antibiotics and stuff. But I still went to see the doctor, and they gave me a scan, scan my stomach and stuff, and they said everything seems to be okay. So, but again, this time was me, that was me constantly having to pee. This time was me constantly having to evacuate, and I think that was because of those collard greens. I think they disagreed with me in my stomach, and then it just forced me that night when I kept trying to, it kept forcing me to get up and go to the bathroom, and I did that. But hopefully, like I said, my stomach's feeling better now. So I'm gonna never buy those collard greens again. Okay, so I think that's about it. And, oh yeah, I got my tickets for Superman for Thursday and for Friday. So 3 o'clock I think on Thursday, then I think 2 o'clock on or 1 o'clock I think on Friday. But I got my 2 days of tickets to see Superman, which is coming out this Friday. Technically, I know the 8th is they're going to have a special screening for people, so people are going to see it then, and then the day before, obviously, and then they're going to have the 11th when it comes out. So I'm so looking forward to this movie. And like I said before, there may be a special guest star one of the days to review Superman. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that without spoiling it. Okay, and I think that's it. I think because, like I said, I was trying to save my money just for to pay for the minivan and for the second night for the chef. So I'm trying to conserve my money. I was thinking about doing another digital code giveaway contest, but I think I gotta wait until maybe the week when I come back. Maybe that week, because I come back that Friday night, so maybe I can do it then. But I'm trying to conserve a little money just so I can have, because I gotta pay for the minivan and the ET pass, and then I gotta pay for the second night of the chef's coming. The chef's gonna come for 2 nights and cook for us, and we're probably gonna have a barbecue that first night, because we're gonna get there around 11, 12, and then go to Walmart, buy a bunch of stuff, and hang out by the pool and stuff. And then, oh yeah, I was looking up places to go and stuff, so I'm going to print out a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to see if my brother wants to go, because, like I said, we got the minivan, so I got to make sure, let's see if my brother, because I'm going to try to, again, get a room with me and my brother. Me and my brother can sleep in a room, one of the rooms by the pool house, and then, like I said, my brother can drive. Hopefully, I think he got his license. Okay, and then we can drive and go see some historical sites. Go to the beach, of course, obviously one day. And I know they have a lot of historical sites. They do have a tour of Washington too. You can drive, I think, and then I think it's like a 6-hour tour. You go see the White House, the Lincoln Monument, and all that stuff, and then you eat and stuff, and then get back. So I'm going to try to do that as well. I can see the White House and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. So I think that's about it for this video. I was going to do a review of Ironheart. I saw the first 3 episodes, and my friend told me about the last 3 episodes, and I really don't feel like watching it just because I wasn't feeling that great anyway. And after talking to my friend, I really don't want to see the last 3 episodes, but I may watch it during the course of the week. And if I do that, then I'll do a review of Ironheart. But I wasn't impressed with it, to be perfectly honest, halfway through. Okay, so since I'm on vacation this week, what I'll do, I may watch it during the day, watch the 3 episodes in a day, and then maybe do a review of it. I just, again, halfway through it, I was going to give it a chance, but then I felt like, especially when I wasn't feeling good, I really didn't want to watch it. But anyway, like I said, what I'm going to do is also, after this video, I'm going to film my review of Jurassic World Rebirth, which I saw on Thursday. And also, 28 years later, I got that review too. I refilmed that, and also a video from my Paul Views and Opinions channel. So I think there's 4 videos. This video, my 2 review videos, and a video from my Paul Views and Opinions channel. So that's 4 videos. I'm going to try to, while I'm eating, upload those. So I think that's it. Anyway, yeah, so look for those. See if I can do those tonight. Anyway, in the description box, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel called Views and Opinions. You can check that out as well. I also have a link down below to my Patreon. My Patreon's only $5 a month, over 200 videos on there in 5 different categories. You get 5-minute preview clips of all the content that's on that my Patreon page. Follow the link; it'll take you there. Also, I have a link down below to my merchandise store. As you can see, I'm wearing my baseball shirt with my logo on it, Trepacer. I also have a logo with the spherical circles on it. Okay, for men, women, unisex. I have T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, water bottles, teddy bears. Follow the link; it'll take you to the store. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer. Thanks so long. Take care.